news, President Rodrigo Duterte declares the New People's Army as terrorists and vows to crack down on the rebels and leftist groups. Starting tomorrow, authorities are strictly enforcing a policy to ease traffic on EDSA. And the 30th anniversary of Bench brings today's biggest stars together in one epic fashion show.
This program is presented by Bank of Commerce, an affiliate of San Miguel Corporation.
Good evening, I'm Joyce Ilas. Thanks for joining us. Talk about EDSA, and all you hear about is crippling traffic jam. This is why the MMDA wants to strictly implement some old traffic rules starting this week. Rex Remitio reports.
How do you solve a problem like EDSA? For the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority, it's strictly enforcing an old policy. Starting on Monday, traffic enforcers are keeping close watch on the use of PUV and motorcycle lanes. Private vehicles are no longer allowed to use EDSA's yellow lanes. These lanes have long been reserved for public utility vehicles like buses, UV Express vans, and taxis. Private vehicles are only supposed to enter the yellow lane if they're turning onto a side street.
For example, if we're going to turn right from EDSA to Connecticut Avenue, and since this is roughly 100 meters away from the corner, this is the time that we swerve to the yellow lane from here.
Also, starting on Wednesday, motorcycle drivers are allowed only within the blue lane. This is the fourth lane from the sidewalk, visible with blue-colored broken lines. Riders may leave the lane only when they're turning left or right.
For example, if you're a motorcycle rider and you want to turn right at the intersection of EDSA and P. Tuason Boulevard, from the motorcycle lane, you have to swerve to the yellow lane a few blocks away from the waiting shed, since that's roughly 200 meters away from the intersection.
Authorities say enforcers won't automatically find fault if you don't swerve at exactly 100 or 200 meters away. What's important, they say, is for motorists to stay within their lanes.
I think a few meters off and on, hindi naman masyadong magiging stricter. Ang makikita mo naman talagang pagbabawalan, yung talagang sinasadya niya, malayo pa yung ikutan, nandun na siya sa may yellow lane. No? So, iba naman ho yun.
Traffic enforcers will monitor violations through security cameras and will impose fines. MMDA General Manager Tim Orbos wants motorists to see why it's a good policy.
Abala ho talaga yan sa ating mga private vehicles, but we have to do it, and kailangan lang ho unti-unti at papaliwanag lang ng tama. I think kailangan ho natin gawin yun.
After all, he says, it's all for a smooth, trouble-free ride on EDSA. Rex Remitio, CNN, Philippines.
Traffic enforcers are using the no-contact apprehension policy for the strict implementation of the use of motorcycle lanes on EDSA this Wednesday. Speaking to CNN Philippines, MMDA spokesperson Celine Pialago says they don't want to add to the slowdown of traffic. But she says if the traffic flow isn't so bad, enforcers may still arrest violators.
Ang idea naman talaga nitong pag-re-implement natin ng motorcycle lane is dumadami na ho yung bilang ng aksidente involved yung mga motorsiklo. 55 accidents per day sa EDSA. Sila ho, nagko-contribute ho sila sa traffic. So kung ipa-flag down ho natin sila, then magko-contribute din po tayo sa traffic. Napaprofit po yung purpose ng pag-re-implement natin. So we will maximize po the no-contact apprehension policy. Pero kung kaya naman ho ng sitwasyon, may emergency day, maluwag po, pwede natin i-apprehend sa ground.
President Rodrigo Duterte says he will declare the New People's Army as a terror group. He will issue a proclamation declaring the rebels as terrorists, similar to what the U.S. has done. The group has been on the United States terror list since 2002. The president was reacting to the spate of attacks by the rebels, including the killing of a police officer in Davao City and of a 4-month-old baby in Bukidnon. Here's the president in his own words.
We recognize them as legitimate rebels, but with their continued depredations and killing innocent people and even an infant of 4 months old, I'll be issuing a proclamation. I will remove them from the category of a legal entity, or at least a semi-movement, which would merit our attention, placing them pareho sa Amerika, terrorists.
Terrorism under the Human Security Act has a heavier penalty than rebellion. President Duterte warns the government will intensify efforts against the rebels and leftist groups. He is also not inclined to resume the peace talks with the group. Peace talks with the rebels have stalled because of continuing rebel offensives against government troops. We are still trying to get the statement of the CPP NPA on the president's plan. Moving on to lighter news, we have a new Miss World, and she is from India. 20-year-old Manushi Schiller brought back the crown to her country after 17 years. She was crowned by outgoing Miss World Stephanie Del Valle of Puerto Rico in Sanya, China last night. This is India's 6th win in the Miss World competition. Priyanka Chopra was the last Indian to bring home the title in 2000. Meanwhile, our bet Laura Lehman failed to enter the top 15, but she was among the top 5 winners of the Beauty with a Purpose category for raising funds for her milk bank charity program. Lehman may not have won the crown, but Filipino netizens are quick to show their support. Twitter user Allison is all praises for Lehman. She says, quote, "In the hearts of the Filipinos, you're our very own Miss World. Great job for coming that far," unquote. Some netizens couldn't help but express their disappointment on the pageant results. Like this one, at Kalanosite says, "It's a sad year for Philippine pageant." This Twitter user is comparing Lehman's experience to last year's Philippine representative, Catriona Gray. At I Pamela Velasco says, quote, "I know it was supposedly Catriona Gray who won last year's Miss World, and now they eliminated Laura and didn't make it to top 15. What's happening?" Unquote. Gray finished top 5 despite being one of the top favorites. And Laura Lehman posted a lengthy but meaningful message on her Instagram. Laura says, and we quote, "I was so happy to be wearing your sash last night. I felt so proud showing the world that I come from the land known for its people. Their laughter, smile, spirit, and warmth, no matter where in the world they are. I know we didn't get as far as we wanted to here, but I don't want anyone to be sad. This is Laura Lehman, Beauty with a Purpose winner, head-to-head winner, top 40, saying, 'I love you, Philippines, and I am coming home.'" Meanwhile, we take a peek at Rachel Peters' national costume for the Miss Universe pageant. The Philippines bet goes all gold. Her costume depicts the legendary Sari Manok with a modern twist. Sari Manok is known as a symbol of good fortune for the Maranao people. That was part of the preliminaries before the big day. Peters is among the 93 representatives from around the world vying for the crown. The coronation night will be held on November 26th in Las Vegas. Coming up, President Duterte shares his thoughts on Mocha Uson running for senator. And the hottest celebrities come together. Brace yourself for the parade of stars at the Bench Fashion Show. Newsroom Weekend will be back after a quick break. Keep it here on CNN Philippines. Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez na isa nga daw sa bubuo ng senatorial slate na Secretary Mocha Uson. So about that, pwede kayo mag-iwan ng comment sa ating Facebook Live. We are reading your comments. Maraming nanonood sa atin from around the globe. Ayan, merong galing sa Japan, Morocco. Ayan, meron pa sa Dubai. Worldwide pa lang nanonood sa atin. Ayan. Meron din sa Jeddah, sa Japan. Tell us what you think, guys. Gusto rin namin malaman kung ano ang iniisip nyo, lalo na sa may mga unti-unti nang lumalabas na, di ba, pangalan, kung sino ba ang tatakbo sa 2019. Matagal pa ang 2019, pero kasi magpa-file na sila ng certificates of candidacy by next year. Almost by September, or rather October next year. So, mga 10 months from now. Ganyan. So, I hope you are all learning a lot from us. Marami rin tayong good news for today. Kabilang na dyan ng, alam nyo ba, merong Disney characters na nag-celebrate ng birthday nila. Laan nyo kung sino. Mamaya, we have a story on that. Hello sa lahat ng nanonood. Hello rin kay James Jayoma. Hi daw. Watching from Dubai, si Jamila Season Ugale. Ayan. Watching from Morocco, si Andre Jordan. Producer natin, si Joseph Kataan, is also watching. Hi, Joseph. And Gilbert from Nagoya, Japan is watching. And thank you also for watching and leaving your comments. Mag-comment lang kayo para malaman namin kung ano yung mga iniisip nyo. Marami tayong viewers from Japan, ha? Meron din tayong viewer from Hawaii. Hello, aloha. Okay, we'll be back in a few seconds. This is the newsroom on CNN Philippines. Welcome back. President Rodrigo Duterte says let the Filipinos decide if Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson should be senator. In an interview in Davao City last night, President Duterte says voters should go for candidates with the best ideas and can help people.
Let the people decide. It's not a one-man story or critic. Let the people decide. Kung ginusto nila yan, then that's it. It will be honored by all, including the military and the police. Pag yan ang pinili ng Pilipino, you might not like her. Her ways might not suit your values. But if that guy or woman is elected by the people, then you have to honor that choice.
President Duterte was responding to House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez's announcement on Thursday that Uson and presidential spokesperson Harry Roque are running for the Senate under the PDP Laban in 2019. But will Mocha Uson really run for the Senate in 2019? Well, if she does, Communications Secretary Martin Andanar says she has what it takes to win. Our VJ Bakungan has more.
A no-brainer. That's how Communications Secretary Martin Andanar describes Communications Assistant Secretary Mocha Uson's chances of getting a Senate seat in 2019. On Friday, House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez endorsed Uson as one of the senatorial candidates of the ruling PDP Laban party. Andanar congratulated Uson, calling her a very popular person who can really draw a crowd. Uson is a staunch supporter of President Rodrigo Duterte and runs a Facebook blog with over 5 million followers. She has been criticized for her strong statements against the president's critics and has been accused of sharing fake news. Before entering government, Uson was a dancer for the group Mocha Girls. She says it's too early to make plans and only President Duterte can make her run for senator.
Ako po ay nandito lang po para maglingkod sa ating Pangulo at syempre para po yun na maipatupad ni Pangulong Duterte yung pinangako niya mga pagbabago sa ating mga kababayan.
VJ Bakungan, CNN Philippines.
The government is looking to help journalists. In a radio interview, Communications Secretary Martin Andenar says there is a 5-hectare property in Bulacan where houses can be built for media agencies under his office and for journalists. Andenar says many media workers retire without having their own houses or even money to cover their health needs. He says they are continuously talking to the private sector to help in creating the so-called Duterte Media Fund. Moving on to entertainment stories. Disney's Christmas offering is soon to hit theaters. It's about the nativity story, but based on the perspective of the animals who witnessed the birth of Jesus. Big names like Kelly Clarkson, Kirsten Chenoweth, and Oprah Winfrey lent their voices to this animated movie.
Marion needs help. We need to save her. You're in danger. You need to listen to what I'm about to say extremely carefully.
Do you want a belly rub?
Meanwhile, the theme song is by no other than pop superstar Mariah Carey. The star hits local theaters.
I'm very honored to be a part of the project, and I think it's something with a good message. It's a family film. It's really nice.
The star hits local theaters in December. The soundtrack of an upcoming animated movie is getting a Filipino twist. Disney Pixar taps singer-actor Inigo Pascual to lend his voice for the theme song of the film Coco. Pascual will sing the Philippine version of Remember Me. The official music video featuring the young artist is out. Coco hits local cinemas November 22nd. And tennis superstar Serena Williams and Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian were married in New Orleans. Watch.
What has been so amazing the last 2+ years that I have known her is how humbled I have been so often, so many times by her, even by the simplest of things. It's exciting to, share my life with someone who's that special.
Congratulations to the newlyweds. Still ahead, 2 Disney characters turned 89 today. We'll tell you who later. And find out why netizens are raving about Richard Gutierrez on the bench catwalk. This is CNN Newsroom Weekend on CNN Philippines. Stay tuned. Hello again to everyone who's watching. Again, I'm Joyce Ilas, and I am sitting in for Miss Mai Rodriguez because she's not feeling well today. So let's hope she gets well soon. And again, I am a correspondent for CNN Philippines, and I cover the House of Representatives. And eto, we are reading some of your comments. Loris Pastor is watching. Hi, Loris. Many are commenting on the Mocha Uson news. Sinabi nga ni House Speaker Pantaleon Alvarez na kasama siya sa senatorial lineup ng PDP laban in 2019. So let us know what you think about that. Sino ba sa inyo ang dapat na tumakbo na senador sa 2019? Let us know what you think. Mag-comment lang kayo sa Facebook Live namin. Now we'd like to greet some of our viewers. Melvin Villarin Tomarce watching from Bacolod. Elvira Isaw watching from Malaysia. Aris Mark Reblora watching from Toronto, Canada. Si Norman Portes Macaldo watching from San Mateo, Rizal. And don't forget to subscribe to our Facebook page by clicking the like and follow buttons on top to get updates on the latest stories. Let us know what you think of the stories tonight. You can comment down below or you can just tweet us. Just tag us at CNN Philippines. Yan, marami pala tayong watchers from all over the world. We have someone from Taiwan. Magic Adalia is watching. Hi, Magic. And Marilu Rodriguez ay may comment tungkol sa pagtakbo ni Mocha. Sabi naman ni Loreline Galarita, nothing is wrong for Mocha Uson to run if the law qualifies her. Ayan. And viewers from South Korea. So let us know what you think. Mag-iwan lang kayo ng mga comments niyo sa Facebook Live. Let's start a conversation. Sino ba sa tingin niyo ang mga dapat na tumakbo for the Senate in 2019? Medyo matagal-tagal pa. Pero ngayon kasi sinisimulan na ng mga political parties natin na gumawa ng listahan kung sino ba dapat na tumakbo para sa 2019. Itong naririnig natin from the administration pa lang to. Siyempre, i-expect din natin yung opposition. Gagawa rin sila ng kanilang sariling listahan. And sa ngayon, meron na yung mga nagko-conduct ng mga surveys. So, it would help siguro kung babanggitin nyo kung sino ba yung mga gusto nyo para makita natin kung ano ba ang tingin ng publiko. The newsroom's back with more stories. Over at the UAAP, the FEU Tamaraws live another day. They beat the Ateneo Blue Eagles 80-67 at the Big Dome. Ron Denison led the Tamaraw charge with 17 points and 5 rebounds. They will battle in a do-or-die game at the MOA Arena to book their way to the finals. FEU is the second team to beat Ateneo in the entire UAAP Season 80 men's basketball. Mickey Mouse turns 89 today. His first cartoon, Steamboat Willie, premiered in New York on November 18th, 1928. Mickey's official birthday was actually changed a number of times over the years. But according to the Walt Disney Family Museum, it was settled in 1978 that the star was born on his first big premiere. Of course, that makes November 18th Minnie Mouse's birthday too, because she appeared in the same cartoon. Happy birthday to both. Singer Darren Espanto's newest album, DC's Christmas, is out. It features his rendition of favorite Christmas carols and a song he wrote called Pasko Na. It is about his experience being away from his family, especially during Christmas.
Well, the inspiration behind this album, I'd say, is my childhood growing up during the Christmas season. So these are the songs that I'd listened to growing up. My album is filled with happy and kind of emotional, sad songs. So I guess it's, yeah, it's a mix of both feels. So I hope they enjoy it.
A 1988 children's novel and UK-based stage musical makes its way to the Asia for the first time. And leading the cast of Matilda the Musical are 3 8-year-old Filipino kids. Matilda tells the story of a girl who was able to overcome difficult challenges in life through her gift and love for family and friends. Alternating for the lead role of Matilda are Esang de Torres, Uma Martin, and Felicity Napuli. Seasoned and award-winning theater performers Chris Villonco, Jamie Wilson, and Joaquin Valdez share how working on a children-dominated show can both be challenging and rewarding.
At times, it was like, wow, I would think, wow, can they do something like this? This is a little much, you know, for their heads, you know, and they're so tiny. And then the next day, they know it. they know it really well, and they do it really well with all the gung-ho, and they're practically shouting their songs. So we kind of have to tell them to tone it down a bit, but it's really quite amazing to see how talented these kids are.
They are so not only amazingly talented, but they're extremely professional. They come in, they're prepared, they know their lines, they know their lyrics, they know their songs. And now it's with so many other outlets available to children their age, I'm actually quite honored to share the stage with them.
It's all fun, chaotic, crazy, inspiring, and just really unforgettable. It's not all like, I'll be honest, it's not easy, you know? And not just because they're kids, but because it's a large cast and the show is very, very challenging.
Matilda the musical plays at the Margaux Theater until December 10th. Filipino-owned and global clothing brand Bench celebrates 30 years in the business. And today's biggest celebrities made sure it was unforgettable. Our Tristan Nodalo gives us highlights.
It's an evening full of sparkle as Filipino company and global clothing brand Bench hold its 30th anniversary show. Doubles under the stars. Newcomers and longtime Bench endorsers heat up the runway at the ASEAN Mocha Arena Saturday night.
It's just an incredible evening. I love everything, the whole collection of all the swimsuits and the sexy bodies. Oh my God, it just was what an incredible show.
Opening the show are young actors Ruru Madrid, Inigo Pascual, and Julia Barreto. But Solen Yuza fires up the stage some more with her breathtaking acrobatic stunt. While Ms. Reina Hispano-Americana 2017 Winwin Marquez shows off her dancing skills. Aldab's other half, Maine Mendoza, debuts on the show with male models carrying her to the stage, drawing loud cheers from the crowd. But the show doesn't stop there. Kapamilya actor Richard Gutierrez holds Main's hand to bring her to center stage. And even if Richard Gomez and wife Lucy did not join this year, the couple says the show was amazing and praises the new generation of stars.
It was a wonderful show. I think the stage was especially beautiful, and it's just a nice way to celebrate 30 years of being #1 in the business.
It's a nice show. It's one of the best bench fashion shows Ben's ever had. I'm so happy to see all the big stars.
They even give the young stars a tip.
The most exciting is, coming out and showing them that you're fit.
Yes, yeah. I think that's really the whole point. And then, mas ano pa nga ngayon how fit they are is even so much more than how it was years past.
Other big stars show they've got it. Longtime Bench endorsers Kim Chu, Paulo Avellino, Tom Rodriguez, Lovie Poe, and Enrique Hill, along with world's hottest math teacher Pietro Buselli. But nothing beats this ultimate love team as the crowd goes wild for Danielle Padilla and Catherine Bernardo. Definitely a night to remember, one fashion event made for the stars. Tristan Nodalo, CNN Philippines.
Among last night's constellation of stars, all eyes were on Maine Mendoza, who debuted on Bench's iconic fashion show. And Maine surely did not disappoint. Cheers filled the Mocha Arena as she walked down the runway. Wearing a pin-up girl outfit and matching it with her usual bubbly personality, the Dub Smash Queen totally brought the house down. Twitter exploded with reactions. Mocha Arena says Maine Mendoza works the stage like the real star that she is. Hope, meanwhile, says Maine's part was the funniest, most entertaining, and she stood out. She had the loudest cheer and applause too. Congrats. Twitter user Maggie says, charming yet sensual. You own the stage right there. From this nervous girl to this sexy, confident vixen slaying on the runway. I am so honored to have witnessed you shine yet again. The Dub Smash Queen thanked her fans. She tweeted, we quote, "Thank you very much for the support, guys. This is so surreal. Pero hiyang-hiya ang tiyan kong malaki." Always witty and charming. And that's what's happening in the newsroom this Sunday, November 19. I'm Joyce Ilas. Stay with CNN Philippines, where we tell the story of the Filipino. Good night.
Changing the world. Yan ang tema ng isinagawang 31st Association of the Southeast Asian Nations. Isang maganda at makabuluhang araw Pilipinas sa pagsisimula ng ASEAN kung saan ang Pilipinas ang host country para sa taong ito na sumakto sa ika-50th founding anniversary ng ASEAN. Sisilipin natin ang mga kaganapan at aalamin ang kahalagahan ng mga isinasagawang pagpupulong sa isa sa pinakamahalagang event sa ating bansa. Samahan niyo ako ngayon dito sa Digong Diary Special Podcast, ASEAN Edition. Ako...
Ang lahat ng bagay ay magkaugnay, magkaugnay ang lahat. Ang lahat ng bagay ay magkaugnay, magkaugnay ang lahat. Ang lahat ng bagay ay magkaugnay, magkaugnay ang lahat.
Bago natin umpisahan ang talakayan, balikan muna natin ang mga naging activities ni Pangulo sa naging back-to-back na pagbisita niya sa bansang Japan at Vietnam. Matapos ang opisyal na pag-anunsyo ng pagtatapos ng halos 6 na buwang bakbakan sa Marawi, tinungo ng Pangulo ang bansang Japan para isagawa ang naudlot niyang official visit. Sa kanyang 2 araw na pagbisita, nakipagpulong ang Pangulo kina Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at ilang high-ranking officials ng Japanese government. At sa kauna-unahang ding pagkakataon, nakipagkita ang Pangulo kasama ang kanyang common law wife na si Hanilet Avicenna, kina Emperor Akihito at Empress Michiko sa Imperial Palace. Sa kanyang pagbisita sa Japan, nakalikom naman si Tatay Digong ng 18 letters of intent mula sa mga top businessmen ng Japan na mamumuhunan sa ating bansa. Tinatayang libo-libong trabaho ang magmumula dito para sa ating mga kababayan. Karugtong nito, pinirmahan din ni Foreign Affairs Secretary Alan Peter Cayetano at Ministry of Foreign Affairs Taro Cono ang exchange of notes on yen loan for the Cavite Industrial Area Flood Management Project. At sa huli, nagpahiwatig naman si Prime Minister Shinzo Abe ng tulong at suporta sa pamamagitan ng pagbibigay ng 1 trillion yen na abot ng 456 billion pesos para sa infrastructure projects ng kabuuang bansa, lalo na sa rehabilitasyon ng Marawi City na ilalaan sa loob ng 5 taon. Kaya isang malaking good news po ito para sa atin. Araw lang matapos ang pagbisita ng Pangulo sa Tokyo, Japan, tinungo naman niya ang Da Nang City ng Vietnam para daluhan ang 25th Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation or APEC Economic Leaders Meeting. Dala ang temang Creating New Dynamism, Fostering a Shared Future, pinag-usapan ng 21 economic leaders ang pagpapaigting sa usaping kooperasyon at ugnayang pang-ekonomiya, lalo na sa pagpapalakas ng micro, small, and medium enterprises at pagpapaunlad sa makabagong panahon dala ng digital age. At sa huli, pinag-usapan din ang pagsugpo sa climate change sa pamamagitan ng pagpapalaganap ng sustainable agriculture para mapalakas ang food security sa rehiyong Asia-Pasipiko. Sa pagbalik ng Pangulo mula sa bansang Vietnam, eto at sumabak po siya sa isinagawang ASEAN Summit kasama ang 10 ASEAN member countries at mga dialogue partners nito. Panoorin po natin ang mga naging activities sa isinagawang 31st ASEAN Summit and related.
The news. President Rodrigo Duterte declares the New People's Army as terrorists and vows to crack down on the rebels and leftist groups. Starting tomorrow, authorities are strictly enforcing a policy to ease traffic on EDSA. And the 30th anniversary of Bench brings today's biggest stars together in one epic fashion show.
This program is presented by Bank.
The news. President Rodrigo Duterte declares the New People's Army as terrorists and vows to crack down on the rebels and leftist groups. Starting tomorrow, authorities are strictly enforcing a policy to ease traffic on EDSA. And the 30th anniversary of Bench brings today's biggest stars together in one epic fashion show.
This program is presented by Bank of
The news. President Rodrigo Duterte declares the New People's Army as terrorists and vows to crack down on the rebels and leftist groups. Starting tomorrow, authorities are strictly enforcing a policy to ease traffic on EDSA. And the 30th anniversary of Bench brings today's biggest stars together in one epic fashion show.
This program is presented by Bank of Commerce, an affiliate.
Andito po ang ating mga influencers. Hindi po troll influencers, ha? Una-una po, si Thinking Pinoy, a.k.a. RJ Nieto. Hi ka naman, RJ.
Hello po sa inyo lahat. Ako po si TP, ang DH ng mga DH.
And fresh from the Netherlands, Sas Rogando Sasot for the Motherland, PH.
Magandang hapon na, di ba? Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Sas at thank you for having me here.
Girl, hindi lang fresh from the Netherlands.
Ano?
Fresh from BBC.
Oo nga, pag-usapan natin yan. Mamaya-maya, dahil trending na si Sas Rogando Sasot dahil sa nangyaring encuentro. Confrontasyon between John Head ng BBC, Jonathan Head ng BBC at si Miss Sas. Pero mamaya natin pag-uusapan yan. Mag-warm up muna tayo. Okay, so Sas, bilang graduate, bilang nag-master ka sa International Studies sa Leiden University sa The Hague, Netherlands, ano ba sa tingin mo ang importansya nitong ASEAN sa bansa natin?
Well, unang-una, ang ASEAN kasi ay isa siyang samahan ng mga bansa sa Southeast Asian nation na nagsama-sama upang bumuo ng isang komunidad. Isang political community, tapos yun yung gusto nilang i-achieve ay isang economic community na ang target nga nila ay maging isang parang common market ang Southeast Asia. So bakit ito mahalaga? Kasi it will bring in opportunities sa Pilipinas. It will make it easy for investors within Southeast Asia to move around. Ganun yung magiging benefit ng isang integrated economy. Of course, there are risks involved. Not all countries kasi is pare-parehong level, nasa parehong level. At yung mga nasa baba, minsan hindi sila magbe-benefit. Mas magbe-benefit yung mga yung mas advanced yung kanilang economic status. Pero of course, there are safety nets and I would leave it to ASEAN to answer kung ano yung mga safety nets nila. Kasi ikalawang benefit nito, yung summit mismo na tinipon ang iba't ibang leader ng iba't ibang nasyon sa Southeast Asia at pati na rin ng iba pang mga makapangyarihang bansa katulad ng US, ng China, ng Russia, ng India, ng Australia, ng Canada. Charot. Ng Canada.
Justin Trudeau, hangover yan,
Nandito sila. So, para siya naging one-stop shop. Isang diplomatic one-stop shop. So, yung benefit nito, imbis na ikaw, puntahan mo yung iba't ibang leader ng iba't ibang bansa sa kanilang bansa, bringing in all your staff and everything, pwede mo na sila ditong i-meet. Dito mismo, nang sabay-sabay. Of course, hindi naman pare-parehong oras. Pero at the same moment, di ba, ng summit, pwede kayo mag-bilateral talks, ganyan, na yung relasyon nyo sa isa't isa, pwede mo na siyang pagtibayin dito sa summit na ito without going to their country and, spending more than what you've been spending here.
At saka dahil chair si Pangulong Duterte ng ASEAN, kaya dito ito ginanap.
Exactly.
At i-endorse na, ita-turn over na yung chairmanship sa Singapore in a couple of days. Ang tanong ng ibang netizens, kung ASEAN to, bakit daw andito si Donald Trump, President Trump?
Kasi yung ASEAN, meron din natawag na, parang sabihin na natin, parang ASEAN and friends. Yung ibang bansa na merong sinatawag na interest sa nangyayari sa ASEAN region. So they have invited these countries, lalo na yung mga importante, dun sa political, economic, and security issues sa ASEAN. So kaya nandiyan ang US, nandiyan ang Russia, nandiyan ang India, nandiyan ang Australia, nandiyan din ang Canada. Kasi parang, they are also involved in a way sa mangyayari sa ASEAN.
Ang curious ako, yung tanong lagi, siya may alam eh.
Oo, go Arte.
O dahil siya tanong eh.
Oo, tanongin mo.
Kasi nung mga previous na mga ASEAN summits ba, normal talaga na nagpupunta yung ibang mga bansa, yung mga hindi ASEAN?
Normal talaga. Kasi meron tinatawag na ASEAN Plus 3, ASEAN Regional Forum, tapos yung ASEAN Regional Forum, doon yung dinidiscuss yung mga security issues. Tapos kasama doon yung mga bansang katulad nito. Pero sila, they come here, pupunta sila dito bilang observer. Pwede sila mag-participate, pero they cannot vote on issues. Kasi hindi naman sila member ng ASEAN.
Okay. At this moment, makakasama naman natin si Carlo from Davao, isang seafarer. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, ma'am. At good morning din po sa mga nanonood ng podcast.
Kamusta ka naman, Carlo? Balita ko, bakasyon ka.
Yes po, bakasyon po, ma'am. Maybe for 6 months po.
Okay, pero sabi mo, in-extend mo regularly, normally 3 months lang kayong allowed magbakasyon. Bakit mo in-extend ng 6 months?
Maybe kasi for the past previous na mga sakay ko, tuloy-tuloy po kasi.
Saan ka na mga bansang nakarating?
Yung ruta ng barko namin is from Europe, America, North America, South America, Asia, Australia, New Zealand. Yun po, around the world.
Kamusta naman ang ating mga kababayan doon, yung mga kapwa seaman natin, yung kanilang, di ba nga nag-viral itong photo na ipinost nyo? Pakikwento nga itong larawan na ito.
Dito po sa post na to, yung actually nilagay ko na parang words doon sa taas na we are celebrating nga kasi na-junk yung petition ni De Lima para makalabas siya, something like it. Yeah. Pero that one I want to correct kasi hindi naman nung narinig namin that time na na-junk yun, nag-celebrate kaagad kami. We did the celebration kasi nga for the past ilang months, safe yung sail namin, considering na may bagyo that time. But when we heard about that, yung regarding kay De Lima, syempre masaya talaga kami. Sino bang hindi maging masaya if I really support Duterte, di ba? So, yun po, ma'am. Yung picture siguro dun, I can say na parang ganun yung feeling namin when we found out about De Lima po.
Kamusta naman yung ating mga kababayan sa abroad? Yung kanilang pagsuporta, anong masasabi mo dito?
Well, I cannot say kababayan abroad like any other country. But I rather say na mga seafarers po, I sailed with since tumakbo si President Duterte. And this one I will really say, kasi sasabihin nila bias, imposible, out of 10, walang ni isa na against kay Duterte. But literal, yes. Lahat po talaga ng seafarers na nakasabay ko sa barko ko since tumakbo si Duterte, and that's like 3 to 4 vessels, sumusuporta po talaga sa kanya.
Sa tingin mo, bakit ganun kainit yung mga pagsuporta ng ating mga seafarers kay Presidente?
Because of course, sumasakay kami ngayon kasi mahirap ang buhay dito eh. So, we have the choice to live here but we rather work abroad. Kasi nga, nandun yung pera eh. Mahirap dito eh. And somehow, we believe in him na he can change that hirap na nararanasan ng lahat ng Pilipino ngayon.
Ano naman ang mensahe mo sa ating Pangulo?
Just keep on doing, sir, what you're doing. Kasi to be honest, sir, regardless of what people tell you and what people say behind your back, just don't care about them. Kasi po, mas marami talaga kami sumusuporta sa'yo. Kung marami man sila, mas marami pa rin kaming sumusuporta sa'yo. And I will really vouch on that.
Ano naman ang reaksyon mo na pag sinabing Duterte supporter, mga troll daw tayo, mga bayaran?
Well, they can say that, pero hanggang say lang sila. Because whether they like it or not, marami tayo and we're not bayaran.
Ano naman ang masasabi mo dito sa blind opposition, yung puro na lang paninira kay Pangulong Duterte? Di ba, kayo yung nasa ibang bansa,
yes po.
Kayo yung nakakasalumuhan ng ibang mga lahi, at ang naririnig nila ay kung ano yung ibinabalita ng media. So, ano yung masasabi mo sa mga ganitong maling balita na ipinalalabas sa ibang bansa?
Well, regarding those balita, ma'am, kasi kumbaga access lang talaga namin sa outside world pag nasa barko is the internet.
Social media.
At sa iyo talaga kami nakatuon, or maybe to
salamat
TV,
po.
to Crisette, to SAS. So I don't think may influence pa sa amin yung mainstream media because we don't believe on them at all.
Carlo, sa tingin mo, gaano ka-importante ang social media, lalo na sa panahon na to?
Very important. Very important. Kasi po, parang nandito na yung totoo eh. We cannot believe on TV. We can't rely on TV in mainstream media. It's pretty obvious, and this again, this is my own opinion, and I will vouch for this. Na they're just playing. They're just playing politics. Pera-pera na lang ang lahat. And we're in social media such as yours. Wala naman sigurong hindi pera-pera, ganun. Kung ano lang yung nakikita nyo, sinasabi nyo. Kung ano yung nararamdaman nyo, sinasabi nyo. Kung ano yung nangyayari mismo, yun yung sinasabi nyo without even changing any stories on it.
Siyempre, coming from you na nakatutok sa social media at yun lamang po ang access ninyo kasama ng ating mga seafarers kapag kayo po ay nasa barko. Mensahe nyo po sa ating mga OFWs po.
Don't stop supporting our president. Especially at this very moment na kailangan niya ang suporta natin. Regardless of sisiraan man tayo ng mga kapitbahay natin at may mga ayaw man sa atin, mga kalaban, just let it be. Just let it slide. Just support him. Because him represents the country. And whatever he does, it will serve the biggest purpose para sa atin din yun lahat, mga Pilipino.
Okay, huli na lang po, mensahe naman sa mga naninira kay Pangulong Duterte.
Well, good luck po sa inyo. Sana po, tuloy nyo lang. Kung malayo mararating nyo, yun lang po.
Maraming salamat, Carlo. Baka may gusto kang batiin na kaibigan, pamilya mo?
Yes po, I want to greet my mother sa Davao, ate ko, friend ko si Justin Versosa, mother ko, Merna Zaspa, Kiana May Zaspa Estampa, Josh Estampa, and all the other people there in Davao City and Mati City.
At yung mga seafarers natin?
Of course, at sa lahat din po ng mga seafarers, kaya natin to.
Solid po, walang bibitaw. Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you, ma'am.
At dito po muna magtatapos ang ating DDS ASEAN Edition. Abangan niyo po ang susunod na podcast natin para alamin at makialam sa mga nangyayari sa labas at loob ng ating bansa sa ilalim ng pamumuno ng ating pinakamamahal na tatay